Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to another yoga class together. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Alice. If it's your first time doing a live class with me, welcome. Thank you for being here. If you are familiar with my class, welcome back. It's always nice to share my yoga practice with all of you. Let's do some audio check. So let me just say hi or give me like a sign on the live chat here on the side, just to make sure that you can hear me properly, see me properly before starting. Let me see. In the meantime, I'm also gonna introduce you the class today. So, okay, thank you. Today class is gonna be twist, a vinyasa class, but we're gonna focus on twists. So we're gonna twist our bodies, and hello Yaisa, thank you. So sound perfect, sound and video, I guess. That's good. As I was saying, twist vinyasa class. So we're gonna work on twists. Twists are a great way, natural way that we have to detoxify our body, and they're also great to work when it comes to work on spine flexibility and mobility. Above all, for the thoracic part of our spine. Personally, I'm quite stuck in that area of the body, so twist flows are always a bit challenging, are not my favorite. But after I practice a flow with many asanas involving twists, my spine feels so much better. It's just like a very positive feeling. So just having to go through that and finding the benefit of the practice at the end of the day. If you're new to my classes, make sure to take it easy. What I mean is these classes are online, so it's different when you have a teacher, there to help you and assist you. So make sure that you will listen to your bodies, check in any pose, in any movement, and if something feels not right, if something feels too much, just go back to the previous pose, or maybe just take a rest and go into child pose. That's totally fine. Remember that I'm here to guide you, guide you through this yoga sequence, but this at the end of the day is your practice, so make it yours, and do like what you feel like doing today. There is no need to go the extra mile. I've been injured last week because I stretched too much. So really, it's really important to listen to our bodies, and this is what also yoga teaches us. So we're ready to start. There is in the video description a link to a playlist for this flow, so you can go ahead and start playing it. And we're gonna start the class today sitting on our mat. And make sure to sit in a comfortable position. So we are gonna start with a brief meditation, just to make sure that we take the right time to really arrive into the practice, arrive on the mat, and land into the present moment. So if you have a yoga block or a pillow, a thick blanket, just maybe use it to sit on it so that you create some extra space to keep your knees down on the floor. We want to keep a long spine. And you can start closing your eyes. Relax your shoulders down. You can place your hands on your knees, on your legs, whatever feel comfortable. Turn the palms upward, facing the ceiling. You can bring the index fingers and the thumbs to touch in a mudra. Start relaxing your body, shoulders, keeping a spine long. Relax your tongue, your eyes. Try to relax that space in between the eyebrows. And we're gonna bring our attention towards the areas of the body that are connected to the mat, to the earth. Your feet, maybe your thighs, your glutes. Feel that connection. Feel that sense of grounding down at each exhalation. Feel the support of the earth. On the next inhale, try to guide the inhalation towards that areas of the body connected to the mouth. Open your mouth, exhale. Again, inhale towards the areas connected to the mouth. Open your mouth, exhale. I'm going to focus our attention towards the breath now. Let's start inhaling and exhaling through the nose. For now, just observe your breath, your natural breath, without judging, without trying to control it. Just look at it, check it, and like, how is your breath today? And try to keep that connection with your breath throughout the whole practice. Remembering that the breath is always there at any time. When the mind starts wandering, the breath is your anchor that brings you back into the present moment. It's a powerful tool that we have. Take a deep inhalation through your nose. Exhale, open your eyes. We're gonna start placing our hands on the knees. Exhale, curve your spine. So using the hands, press on the knees, start curving the spine, release the neck down. And then inhale, open the chest, look up. Think about lengthening the spine, release the shoulders down. That's the correct seated position that we want to have throughout the practice. Inhale, move the arms all the way up, look up. Take one long breath here and think about lengthening, but release the shoulders down. The abs are active, so bring the belly in. Exhale, we start twisting but gentle. So left hand on the right knee, right hand on the back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, gentle twist. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, change side. Take your time here to enter into the twist slowly. So we'll have time during the practice to bring the movement. For now, just think about the breath, one movement, and try to feel the twist. Connect with the sensation, physical sensation in the body. One more time, inhale, exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, release the arms down. If you have block or pillow, just remove it. And we're going into our all fours or tabletop. We'll make sure that the wrists, the hands are below the shoulder. Open your fingers and press down the mat. The knees below our hips. Now take a few rounds of cat and cow just to wake up our spine. On the inhale, we push the belly down, we open the chest, lift up, long neck. Exhale, curve the spine, release the neck, press down with your hands. And again, inhale up. Exhale, curve the spine. Here again, use these first rounds of cat and cow to really feel the movement. So don't be in a hurry. Go maybe a bit slower than usual. Feel the movement, vertebra and vertebra. Feel free to close your eyes here. And we meet in tabletop or all fours. Left hand on the mat. Inhale, lift the right hand all the way up. Twist here. Exhale, bring the right hand below the left one. Think about threading a needle. And again, inhale, lift. Extend, twist. Exhale, thread the needle, relax the right arm and the head on the mat. One more time, inhale up. Open a bit more. Exhale, release. We're gonna stay here a bit longer. So make sure that your right arm is on the mat, the neck is not constricted. So make sure the neck is relaxed. So you can walk your left hand towards the top of the mat. Extend the left side of your body. Maybe bring the right hand a bit further. Breathe here. And slowly, we're gonna walk all the way back. Lift the right arm up, look up. Exhale, tabletop. We're moving on the opposite side. So inhale, lift the left arm up, look up. Exhale, thread the needle, left arm under the right one. Release the head on the mat, 1 second. And again, inhale, feel the twist from the navel. Try to keep the hips in one line. Exhale, down. One last time, inhale, up. Exhale, release the left arm and the head on the mat. And walk your right hand towards the top of the mat, above your head. We stretch the right side of the body. While we twist, maybe we bring the left hand a little further. Keep the shoulder on the mat. And slowly walk the right hand back. Inhale, lift the left hand up. Exhale, tabletop. We're going to bring our hips towards the heels. Find a child pose, but keeping the legs and the feet parallel. In preparation to our downward facing dog. Find length in the spine. And then tuck your toes under. Lift the hips up first. And then back. I'm going to move a little bit forward so you can see me. Should be better. Here we go. It's our first down dog here, so bring movement. Walk your dog, bend one knee, then the other. Try to keep the length in the spine. Maybe bring the hips towards one side and the other. And then find stillness in your down dog. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. We're going to do a twist in down dog. So the left hand stays on the mat. Keep pressing down. With the right hand, we try to touch the ankle, the left ankle, or maybe the thigh. If we don't get the ankle, it's totally fine. Even if we're here, think about pulling yourself a little bit forward. Look under your left armpit. Take a deep inhalation here. Exhale, long exhale. And back to center. Down dog. Bend your knees, just reset. And then extend the legs. You can keep your knees bent if extending is like too much. Press your right hand on the mat. With the left hand, we're going to grab the right ankle or the right thigh. And we'll look under the right armpit. Take a deep inhalation through your nose. And long exhalation through the nose. And back to center. From down dog, maybe you can walk. My down dog is a bit short here, so walk my feet a little bit on the back. We're going to move into plank. So on a rolled spine, find your plank. Again, if your down dog is too short, just walk your feet back. Make sure that your hands are below your shoulders. Look a little bit further ahead on the mat. So not right below, just to keep a long neck. Engage your abs. We're gonna keep the arms as they are. You can see me too much hair. We're gonna just move the feet towards the right. So we're gonna go on the outer edge of the feet, keeping the hands as they are. So we're gonna twist here. Back to center. And move towards the left. Bring your navel in. Plank. And push back into downward facing dog. I'm going to take a couple of breaths in down dog. Feel free to go into child pose. Reconnect with your breath. Feel that energy, that heat that we are creating with just few slow movements. If you're in child pose, can join us in down dog. We're gonna look in between the hands and either walk, jump, or step towards the top of the mat. Keep the feet open, hip distance apart. Bend slightly your knees. Bring the weight towards the toes. And then release the upper body down. You can grab opposite elbow. And start moving down, side to side. Try to relax the neck. So maybe say no with the head, just to release any tension. Release the hands down on the mat. Inhale, lengthen the legs. You can leave the hands on the mat or under the knee. Think about extending your spine. So we want to come basically with the upper body almost parallel to the floor. Bring the shoulders towards the body, so far from your ears. Exhale, fall forward. Release the neck. And again, inhale, halfway lift. Bring the navel in. Exhale, fall forward. Slight bend on the knee. Don't hyperstand. One last time. Inhale. Exhale. Fall forward. Now we keep the left knee bent. The left hand is on the mat. If you don't touch the mat, the floor, if you have a block, that's ideal. If you have a block, you just use the block at any height that is good for you. If you don't have a block and you don't have any support, just leave your hands on the leg. Avoid the knee, but you can leave the hands there. We extend the right leg. Inhale, lift the right arm all the way up. Try to avoid collapsing on the left knee. So maybe go on your fingertips on the left hand. So think about extending. We want to touch the ceiling. That's the feeling. Exhale, fall forward. And we change sides. So we bend the right knee. Extend the left leg. Inhale. We work on a twist from the navel. And we extend. We lengthen here. Exhale, fall forward. One more time each side. Inhale. Lift up, look up. Open a bit more the right shoulder. Exhale, fall forward. Bend the right knee. Left. Leg is long, it is extended. And lift toward the left. Open a bit more the left shoulders. Exhale, fall forward. Hold the feet together, toes touching each other. And keeping the knees slightly bent. I'm gonna roll over vertebra by vertebra to the top of the mat. Keep the feet together, legs together. Bring the hands in prayer in front of your heart center. Take one moment, just one breath to feel again that connection with the earth. To feel the four corners of your feet. Press down with your feet. Open your eyes. Inhale. Bring your arms all the way out and up. Look up. Exhale, fall forward. Bend your knees, release your neck. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we step back with the right foot. We release the right knee on the mat. Check your upper body here. So we don't want this. We don't want to be like, jelly. We activate the abs. We press down with the foot so that my knee doesn't collapse. I want the knee in line with the ankle or a little bit back to protect the joint. Think about the thighs moving towards each other. So we are activating everything. Then, now that everything is engaged, inhale, lift in your low lunge. Now take a deep breath here. Make sure the abs is in. Maintain the natural curve in your spine. So don't compress the lumbar. And then hands in prayer. We're gonna start twisting towards the left. Try to keep the hands in the middle of your chest. So we don't want to move all the hips. We just move from the navel. We work in the thoracic spine. And you can stay here, or you can bring your right elbow against your left knee and twist a bit deeper. Look towards the left. Again, feel that twist in the spine. You probably feel it on the left leg as well. Start burning a little bit. You can stay here, or you can tuck your right toes under and start lifting the right knee, extending the right leg. You don't have to come here. You can stay where you are. That's fine. And from here, you're going to release the knee down, back to center. Bring the right hand on the mat. Inhale, open, twist. Lift the left arm up. Look up. Gonna move the arm around. Just make big circle with your left arm. So inhale, we lift. We open a little bit, exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Here, you can stay here. You can continue working with your arm like with this circle, so we create mobility in the shoulders as well. Or once you're here, you can maybe bend the right knee, try to touch your right foot, and at each exhalation, bring it a little bit closer towards your glutes. So we work a little bit on the hamstrings too. And slowly release. We're gonna bring the hands on the mat. Lift the right knee back. You can go straight into a downward facing dog, or you're gonna find plank and find your own chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 deep breaths in down dog or child pose. Feel the breath and feel the difference in your body from, this left side and right side. Trying to be aware of these differences in your bodies. On the next, if you're in a child pose, we go back into down dog and look in between the hands, walk, step, or jump towards the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, we come all the way up, palms touch above your head. Exhale, Tadasana, hands in prayer in front of your center. Close your eyes. Take a deep inhalation through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. We open the eyes. Inhale, bring your arms out and up. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, fly bending the knees, fall forward. Hands on the mat, release the neck. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, this time, step back with the left foot. Release the left knee on the mat. And again, check your body. Are you engaged or are you collapsing on the right knee? If so, go on your fingertips. Start pushing down with your right foot. Start bringing, the feeling is that you bring the thighs together, inwards toward the midline. And then we start lifting. The navel is in, engage the core. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, we go a little bit deeper in the low lunge. And then hands in front of our center. We're gonna start twisting towards the right. And again, start like without moving too much your hips. So thinking about the twist starting from the navel. You can stay here. We can try to place the left elbow against the right knee. So we're gonna press the elbow towards the knee press towards the elbow, opposite movement. Now we'll lift towards the right. Keep breathing. You feel free to stay here. If you want to go a bit more intense and challenge yourself, lift that left knee. Extend the leg, pressing with your left heel. Feel the burn on the right glute. We are working. And exhale, release the knee, and back to center with the hands. We place the left hand on the mat. Inhale, lift your right arm up. And here again, when we place the whole palm, sometimes what happens is this. So we go, we just twist, and we just lose complete engagement of the arm. What helps is either use a block, but my recommendation is go on your fingertips. That helps to engage more. Make sure that you avoid collapsing. But again, try it out, see what works for you. And from here we start making big circle with our right arm. Opening our right shoulder. Inhale up. Exhale down. The head and the gaze follow the right hand. And you can keep doing that or bring your right hand down. Maybe you bend the right knee and try to bring the foot towards the glute. And each exhalation, you go a little bit deeper. So we're opening the shoulder, but we're also working on the left leg. And slowly release the foot down. I'm gonna lift the left knee from the mat. Your choice, you go to down dog or you take a vinyasa. It's your flow, so your choice. Do what your body asks you for today. We're gonna meet in downward facing dog. We're gonna take again 3 deep breaths in down dog. And feel free to open your mouth and sigh it out at each exhalation. And then it does help to release tension. On the next inhale, we're gonna lift the right leg up, bend your knee, open your hips, so stack your right hip on the left one, and then exhale, bend the knee forward. Think about bringing the right knee towards your nose or your forehead. Push, throw away, curve your spine. I'm gonna place the right foot between the hands. I'm gonna stay in the high lunge now, but it's the same logic. So again, the right knee here, the right leg is not my support. I press, maybe I go on my fingertips. I press down with the right foot. I engage the abs. Bring your hands back. So we are active, we're strong. With both legs, inhale, and raise up. Say one breath in high lunge. Find your strength, find your balance here. On the next exhale, we're gonna open the arms towards the right. So we're gonna find the twist here. Think about arms strong, pulling away from your body. If you're shaking, it's fine. It's normal. Inhale, arms up. And we're gonna place the left foot down on the mat, perpendicular to the right one. You can bring the foot a little bit closer. Find your warrior two, just to reset a bit. So bend the right knee. Again, avoid the knee passing the ankle. Inhale, lengthen the right leg, left hand on the left leg. Find your variation. It's a variation of a reverse warrior. And exhale, warrior two. One more time, inhale up. Exhale down. And then we place the right elbow on the right knee. And we bring the left arm all the way up into diagonal. So think about creating a diagonal with the left side of your body from the foot. The foot is not here. So I'm pressing down the whole foot. And then I'm trying to reach this wall here with my left hand. You can stay here. If you want to go a bit deeper, you can place the right hand on the mat, or you can find your bind. Again, whatever variation works for you. There is no right or wrong. It's just what is good for your body right now. And on the next inhale, raise up, extend the front leg, step the back foot a bit closer. You're gonna Bring the left hip towards the left. We extend towards the right as if someone was pulling us from the right side. And then wherever we arrive, we just place the right hand on the leg and lift the left arm up. Triangle pose. Look towards the left hand, or you can look towards the right foot. Again, try and see what works for the body today. Inhale, raise all the way up. We're gonna bend the front knee, wave the hands on the mat, and again, either down dog or take a vinyasa. Up dog or cobra. Open your chest. Exhale. We meet in downward facing dog. And we move to the other side. So inhale, lift the left leg up. Try to keep the shoulder in the same line. Bend the left knee and open the left hips. So keep us stuck in bringing the left hip above the right. Then exhale, bring the left knee towards the forehead or the nose. Press with your hands and place the left foot in between your hands. And again, we engage the core, engage the legs. Bring your arms on the back so that you open the shoulders. You also activate the core, bring the navel in, and now raise up. One inhalation, a long exhalation here. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist towards the left. So you can bend this knee, that's fine, but trying to extend it if possible. And then find your balance, find your twist, you can look towards the left. Both legs are engaged. And then again, inhale, up in high lunge. Exhale, we move towards warrior two, so place the right foot down on the mat, perpendicular to the front foot. Find your warrior two. Relax the shoulders down. Inhale, extend the front leg, right hand on the right leg. Lift the left arm. Exhale, bend the left knee, warrior two, and again, inhale. Exhale. One last time, inhale, lift the left arm, stretch the left side of your body. Exhale, warrior two, and then I place the elbow on the left knee and find your side angle variation. So you can stay here. You can place the left hand on the mat, or you can maybe find your bind, bringing your right arm all the way back, the left arm below the left leg, and open a little bit more, and shoulder go deeper in the pose. Wherever you are, just again feel the connection with your foundation, your feet. Press down and inhale, warrior two. Extend the front leg. If you need to step the left foot a little bit closer, try to keep the hips on one line. Arms are strong, and bring the hips towards the right while I move towards the left. Lengthen, and then release the left hand on the left leg. Lift the right arm. Triangle pose. Think about opening here from your navel, your hip, and your right side. Breathe in your triangle pose. On the next, inhale, look down at your left foot. And lift up. We bend the front knee. Hands on the mat. Guess what? Your choice. Either down dog or take a vinyasa. We meet in downward facing dog. And once you're in down dog, release the knees down on the mat. Knees open as wide as the mat. Bring your hips, your glutes towards your heels. Child pose. Well deserved child pose. Place the forehead on the mat. Try to relax your forearms, your neck. Maybe move the head side to side to let go of any tension. And slowly we're gonna walk up. We're gonna sit on the mat. We're gonna go into forward fold. So legs are extended, but feel free to bring a little bend on the knees if you're a bit tight on the hamstring. Inhale, lift your arms. Look up, extend the spine. Exhale. Move forward. It doesn't matter. You don't have to catch the toes. You can stay here. That's fine. Think about extending the spine. I always try to push harder and harder, and that's when injury happens. When pain after after stretching too much comes up, and that's when you realize maybe I bent my knees, and that's actually much more beneficial for the body because what we want is to lengthen the spine. So work here. Once we gain that flexibility, then we can work on the legs. So bend the knees if needed, and try to connect your chest with the legs, and then release the abdomen. I start to slow down. If you're not there already, connect your breath. You might be a little bit accelerated. Just try to start taking longer inhalation and longer exhalation. And slowly walk all the way up. And find a way down, lying on the mat. Hug your knees towards the chest. Move side to side. Nice massage or back, the spine. We're gonna keep the knees where they are. Open the arms along the body on the side. Palm facing down. Release for a second the feet on the mat and move your hips a little bit towards the right. And then we're gonna place the right leg on top of the left one. And we'll let the legs and the knees fall towards the left. Move the head towards the right. Close your eyes. If possible, try to keep the right shoulder on the mat. Want to feel deeply this final twist in the spine. It's more of a stretch right now. This is not intense enough, and if you don't feel, you don't have to feel too much, but if you feel nothing, basically, just maybe bring the knees a bit closer to the chest to intensify the feeling on the twist, on the thoracic spine. And again, make sure the right shoulder is grounded on the mat. And we'll slowly lift your leg, mind legs, and we're gonna move the hips towards the left. Bring the left leg on top of the right one, and let the knees fall on the right. Look towards the left, and again, try to keep that left shoulder down on the mat. Close your eyes. And each exhalation, feel the body relaxing a bit more. And with our relaxation, feel that space. Use your breath to go deeper into the pose, to connect a bit more with your body, with yourself. And slowly move the legs and knees back to center. Bring the knee towards the chest. Give yourself final hug. Feel free to add any movement here that you like to, like your body needs. Anything. It can be just moving, maybe the legs, like making a circle with your knees to massage the lumbar spine. It can be a nappy baby pose. It can be a shoulder stand, whatever you like to add here. And whenever you're ready, find your own way into final relaxation, asana, savasana. Let the legs slightly away from each other. Let the feet fall on the side. Let the back relaxing on the mat completely. You can now relax your core, the abs, chest. The arms are alongside your body, palms facing up. Maybe bring the shoulder blade together and then relax it down. Keep the neck long. Relax your facial muscle. Be slightly open the mouth, relaxing the tongue. Relax the cheeks, the eyes. Think about melting the tension in between your eyebrows. And in this savasana, just feel and observe the effects of the practice of all these twists in your body. When we twist, we almost contract part of our body. When we release, the body produces new blood flow, new cells. Is a complete natural detox. So enjoy this feeling. Feel once again that connection with the ground, with the earth. Let yourself melt in the mat, on the ground. Feel this constant support that you have. And allow yourself to just let go. You can stay in Savasana as long as you need. There is no rush. You're at home, so feel free to stay here longer. Now, if you're ready, you can start to bring movement back into your body, starting from your fingertips, from your toes. Inhale, bring your arms above your head and give yourself a big stretch. Wake up your body again. Exhale, slowly bend your knees. Bring them towards the chest. Start moving side to side. And let yourself fall on one side. And trying to keeping the eyes closed, find your way into a seated position. You can bend your knee. What I meant was cross your legs. You can cross your legs. You can place one foot in front of the other. Keep your eyes closed. Release the hands on the knees. Now take a final balanced breathing exercise. Now inhale through the nose. Open your mouth. Exhale. Inhale through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. And you can bring now the hands in prayer in front of your heart center. Go back to your natural breath. And slowly bring your chin towards the chest in a sign of gratitude towards yourself for the time that you took for this practice, for your self-care. And from my side, thank you so much for joining me, for giving me company in this afternoon, and for letting me guide you in your practice. Namaste. Thank you, all of you who stayed for the whole class. Thank you very much for being here with me, and I hope you enjoyed the sequence. I hope you feel good. That's in a way the goal all the time, to feel a bit better, a bit more relaxed. And hopefully you will feel the effect of all these twists in your body. The next class in English is going to be on Saturday morning at 11 a.m. It's going to be morning flow, so slightly different from the one today. And I also have a class in Italian if you're interested on Sunday morning at 11. And that's all. If you have any question, feel free to comment on the video or contact me directly on social media. And I hope to see you again in the next class. Namaste. Have a wonderful evening.